Solid? The work's always there. You know, it's just getting people to find them. They'll appreciate the game, right? I mean, because, you know, anybody can watch and say, all right, he ain't, at least, you know, he ain't making none of that. Game, baby. No, we'll do the bottom in a minute. We need to get some fresh water. We'll be right back. I've already caulked the walls. Now we're going to do the pan. Same thing. I'm going to just show you the quickest way, fastest way, easiest way to caulk. You know, got better things to do. You know, hang out with the kids, golf, go on your boat, fish. You know, all the things we all love to do. Nobody wants to do this crap. But then again, you don't want to pay some handyman $350, $500 to do it. So let me show you how to do it. You can do it less than $20. You know, depending on how handy you are. You know what? You know, and if you have like a wet dry vac and everything, you need to do it. It'll be easy for you to do it, depending on how much tools and stuff you got. If you don't have tools, you may have to spend a little bit more money. So I'm gonna go ahead and just caulk the rest of this right now. I already did most of this here. Come across, come all the way across. Same thing, take your finger, just kind of force it into the hole. Just really force it down in here. That's the key to this stuff, is packing it in there really good. If you don't pack it in there, it'll be real surfacey and, you know, more likely to fail. But if you really pack this stuff in there, it'll hold up better. So pack it in all the way across. Pack it in. You gotta recognize your bigger areas where there may be a bigger gap. Like right here, there's a big one. So I'm really taking all this extra and I'm really shoving it in here. Alrighty. So we almost got it all filled here. Now I'm ready to wipe it again. Just gonna hit this last little piece in here. Alright. I'm not gonna do this right now, but see this metal door here? Say you had a nice, you know, you had a shower glass door and you wanted to do it. You could do the same thing. You just use clear caulking, but it's the exact same thing. You just cut it out, prep it, take the clear caulking, squirt it across the front of this metal thing right here. You know, just a little metal runner here, your little shower door. If you want to caulk here to keep water from coming under, you just use clear caulking. You apply it just like this, smear it in here good, wipe away the excess. So you can see I've caulked the pan here. I'm going to start wiping the pan. I'm going to start over on this side here. I'm just going to wipe, same thing. I'm wiping while I'm pushing the stuff in. So you want to kind of push it, force it into the area you're wiping really good. And then you come back, real lightly wipe. You just kind of gently just wipe, and remember, you don't need to wipe as hard as you can. You're wiping just enough to wipe it, and you know, manipulate it. I guess very hard. This is more about being, you know, using a little finesse here. So you can see that's almost the perfect bead here. And what I've done is I filled the hole, wipe away the excess. I'm going to stress that again so you guys get that. And just keep wiping until you see it all gone. Get fresh water. You can never have too much fresh water, so back over to here. We do our initial wipe to get off the most of, you know, the bigger, thicker stuff. So the same thing, we come back in, just want to wipe it nice and clean. So when you're doing this type of stuff, you know, you're only as good as the tile job in the bathtub and how it's installed. I can only make things look as good as the installation. So obviously if this job was 5 years old and put in really good, this would look like brand new. But because this bathroom's older than everybody, I can only make it look as good as I can. So basically we're just doing this as a favor for somebody who couldn't afford it, but they really needed this done. So I kind of salvaged what I had and made it look the best I could for her because she couldn't afford to replace it at all. So I still got a little wiping to do, but you're starting to get the picture. I'm still, once I'm done with this, I'm going to acid clean it and clean it all really one more good time, put some sealer on it for her and get it as perfect as I can. But while you're at home doing it, you know, if you're still confused and you'd like to ask me anything, you can leave a suggestion at the bottom. I'll respond back with any helpful hints, anything I can to help you walk you through it. I don't mind. I realize that a lot of you guys are just getting shitty advice. A lot of these videos, other videos I've been watching other people do it, I'm just not impressed, and they make it sound like it's, you know, just way too complicated for you guys to handle. In actuality, it's not. So here's my final wipe with this. So you can see it looks really nice. Nice and clean all the way around. You want to I'd let it dry for 24 hours. The longer the better. You want it to fully harden, especially the stuff in the back. You know, the stuff that we packed in behind the surface. So if you found this useful, you should subscribe, you should like us, you should definitely share us. Everybody has a bathtub, everybody does caulking. Nobody wants to pay $300-400 to have some guy come out and do it for you. It's something you could do for less than, you know, $30 to $50, depending if you have some of the razor blades and strippers and certain things that a lot of guys already have just laying around the house.